I just finished pumping with the Mom Cozy M5s, and I thought I'd do a little bit of review with them as I pour them out. These are what the motors look like. They have 3 different modes. They have a stimulation mode, a mix mode, and an expression mode. So stimulation, of course, is like to mimic your baby suckling to help encourage you having a letdown. Expression mode is a little bit of a longer pull, which is what your baby does to pull out the milk. So that's what the expression mode does, and then the mix mode just does both of those modes together and alternates. It has 9 suction levels, and what's different about this pump is that the design has like a horizontal tunnel and not at an angle. I personally think that these ones have a more gentle suction, so I do have to turn up the suction a little bit higher in order to get the same amount of output. The battery level I would say is pretty good on this. The noise level is a little bit noisier than some of my other pumps, so that might be a deal breaker for some people. I do feel like the battery life lasts a long time. On the motor you can see the battery level, you can also see what mode you're on, and then you're able to just switch between modes by just hitting this button. I typically will pump for the full 30 minutes with this. That's how long it takes me to get empty. As far as like rating these, I would say I'd probably give these like a 7 out of 10. I do really like the shape of them and how they sit in, and I feel like they're very comfortable. They only hold about 6 ounces, and I am an overproducer, so for me that is a factor that I consider. They also have a double seal, which I think is a plus. Overall, I do think that these are very comfortable to use. They are very discreet. The noise level is probably the only thing that would make them less discreet, but the output in them I feel like is still pretty great. But let me know if you have any questions.